I think how she happened. Look at her face. You guys are all covered in chocolate. So, anyways, Shannon made this cake, guys. I'm not just sharing this to like get brownie points from my wife or whatever, but this has to be the best cake I've ever had. It tastes just like the tuxedo cake from Costco, but so what? Wait, I thought this is all that's left. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more. Oh, that's even better. But it's not as sugary as the one from Costco. If you've ever had a tuxedo cake, yo, we got the connects. We got the hookup. So can I eat yours or should I sneak something in my head? That's gonna eat yours. It's already in plate and everything. It's so good. Like I'm not even joking. Hey, you get away from that, you cake thief. You need to get away from that right now. That's my cake. What's wrong with your picture? Oh, you want Alright, hold on. Let me try. Ronnie, go turn on that light. Let me try this cake for you guys. Uncut, real reaction, raw and yummy. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Bro, that is literally the best. That is literally the best cake ever. What do you mean ew? How can you say ew? Your face is covered in chocolate on the cake. You wanna try? So why did you say ew? It's not ew, you like it, don't you? She had two slices and she look at her face, she's covered in chocolate. Yeah, guys, it's a freaking delicious cake. So thank you, Shadia. So also, Shadia got me a birthday present, like a really good one. It didn't come in yet, but it's coming. So here's my birthday present. What? What do you want? You want more? All right, there you go. Some chocolate before bedtime. Yeah, it's the same with me too. So we did this spa, right? It was like indoor, outdoor, it's freezing outside, but we're outside in these pools, warm pools. And then they have this like underground saltwater pool that you just float on. It's so cool. But my head was like halfway in the water, so like I have salt water in my ear. My ear's closed right now. So I probably sound funny and I'm talking funny, and that's probably why. You want some more cake, young lady? This is daddy's cake though. Oh, you guys can have that slice. There you go. It's all for you. Anyway, still uncut here. So I know you guys are probably wanting more property videos. So the weekend, like I took the weekend off from this property because Shadi had a lot of things planned
Hey
out with his
everyone, good
birthday and
morning.
everything, and that's why like there's no property video today. But tomorrow I'm going to the property, and I got a lot of work to do all weekend to be there. So there's gonna be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday property videos. So I'm excited to you guys that. Shadi, I don't think I want to see anything else but property videos from now on. Well, no, you'll still be in the videos, but like they just want to see the property. And hey, I'm okay with it. That's why I bought this place. Anyway, I bought this place so I can make content. I just didn't realize that you guys would love it this much. Like every comment, I never. Oh, so yeah. So like literally every comment. Hey Mo, I never use your comment ever. But commenting because I'm loving these videos. And that shows me that you guys are absolutely loving the content on the property. Hello, he's teething, so he's like cranky boy. He's like, is that my daddy? He's like, can I eat my daddy? It's so funny how babies try to eat their parents. I love you. You're the cutest baby in the world. Oh, we got something from Ronda over here. What you got going on here?
He's grabbing onto you.
Thank you. That's exciting. Yeah, he's like, you better not leave me. You better not go get milk and never come back.
So strong.
Let me go poke.
Don't go get milk.
Yeah, you're right. You want me to hold you? You leave your brother alone. Get out of here, punk. Go take your brother inside. It's too well done. I need a better burger than that one. So yeah, property videos are coming.
I want to get up today.
I gotta cut down some more trees. I need wood. I need plan to build a shed. I plan to do some more trimming. I plan to look for that cemetery. There's a cemetery there. I might have found the location to where it is. Hey, you leave your brother alone.
Okay, so on turf in a dome, coming off a bye. What are we thinking?
Thinking 5 like parlay.
I was thinking 6.
I was thinking we take them in the first quarter.
I was thinking we take them the whole season.
I was thinking 400 yards. I was thinking 500 yards.
I was thinking. You're thinking here.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Probably not.
Are we overthinking this? I don't think we thought about it enough.
You guys should probably keep thinking.
New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win.
I can't wait to go and see what that cemetery looks like. And apparently there's an abandoned cemetery on the property, a really old one. I have yet to find it. So there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff coming during the week. And this is like a little update. Now, if I was at the cabin today, like I was last Sunday, I would have done a live stream at the cabin. And I think I'm gonna be doing that once a week from now on. A live stream at the cabin, and you guys will love it. Right?
And I can't wait to go there.
We're gonna go camping on the weekend. Next weekend, me, Shadi, and the kids are planning to camping. It's a great time ever. Right? Yeah. The kids, that's the plan. I plan to sleep there alone tomorrow night, so I'm like looking forward to that, but I'm not looking forward to it. Oh, look at this guy. This is what happens when I come home. These kids just want to
Oh my goodness, he's doing it right now.
Bro, you need to chill.
That was
You need to chill. Is that a cake? What is it, a pizza?
Yeah.
Is this from Italy?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. What's this, Layla? Burger. Okay, what's this? Drink. Okay, cool. All right, thank you, girls. Back to little man over here. Hi, little man. Hi. Hi. You want to say hi to the side of your family? You want to say hi? Yeah. Say hello. Say hello. I think he wants to eat you guys. I think that's what he wants. You're such a cutie. Yeah, this is one of those like raw, uncut logs. I don't want to miss a day, right? But I'm making the effort. I'm making the effort just to give you guys a little update. That's what this is, a little update video. And I know you guys are going to be pouring in comments and happy birthday and all that. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm going to try to reply to as many comments in today's video as much as I can. So spam the comments. Don't stop spamming them. Keep spamming them all day long. Smash that like button too, because I'm definitely going to be replying to a lot of you guys.
Trick or treat.
It's not Halloween anymore. Halloween's done. Get that thing out of here, bro. Halloween is literally not. There's nothing in here. It's empty.
Because it's going to
Trick or treat.
You guys had a good Halloween. I hope you did. We literally did 10 houses for Halloween.
No. Because I literally told you what you're in the water. Oh, I'm in my ear. Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, hello. Good morning.
I'm getting ready for work, so.
We need you to shoot guns this week, shout out property.
No,
Yeah.
me.
You want to learn how to shoot? I'll teach you how to shoot.
I already know.
But Shadi, I bet she's a bit of a gun nut. Like, I never did that. I let her shoot my gun the other day. I filmed a whole bunch of it, but the audio was discombobulated.
Notice how every time I shoot, something goes wrong.
I took her to a shooting range a few years ago, and we did a whole video where she was shooting my guns and all that. And she just fart. You know, you're faking that. That's a fake fart.
Oh my god.
Anyways, she shot like really good. Like she's an expert sniper, guys. Like she's in the military. I think you have to have that. She's in a different life. Anyways, yeah, I actually formatted that memory card and we lost all the footage. And then she shot again on my property or on our property the other day, and the footage got corrupted. And it sucks because the footage should have got corrupted, but somehow it got corrupted. I don't know how. But all I have was like a little snippet of her and I put music over it. But if you guys want to see, if you guys want to see Shadi shooting the pumpkins, we have a lot of pumpkins.
Oh yeah. We honestly, like, we had no time whatsoever to decorate them.
Yeah, we bought
We're
like.
going to still decorate them, but then we, like, you know, use them as a target.
No, ain't nobody got time for that. We're gonna take the pumpkins to the property. I'm gonna take them tomorrow. And we're gonna shoot them up and let the bears come and eat them. Right? I'm excited to see what my Churel cams have because I haven't been there in 2 days. Well, my Letty battery died, yeah, so I got no Wi-Fi there right now because my batteries are dead and I gotta go top them up some more. So tomorrow I'm gonna be there all day. Tuesday I'm gonna be there. I think I'm gonna try to do some hunting with my dad. I'm not gonna film any of that, but I will be vlogging for you guys throughout the day. So yeah, my dad's always wanted to hunt. He's got a nice hunting rifle as well, and he wants to hunt the deer. So I'm gonna take him on the property. We're gonna see if we can find anything or hunt anything. And it is hunting season right now. That's good, but like I don't like to vlog. And like also, I do have my hunting license now, which is awesome. Well, I'm gonna get a deer eventually. And that's like my goal to get a deer that I can eat and feed my family with, and like give some meat away to people. Yeah, I might do that. We'll see. But I'm still gonna be vlogging, even though I'm gonna be hunting. We're gonna be hunting at 6 a.m. I don't think I want to vlog on. Cause like with hunting, you can't be loud. Yeah, that's when the deer are out. Like you can't be loud when you're hunting. You gotta be very quiet. So like vlogging and doing that is gonna be kind of like boring in my house. Anyways, it was good. Very long though. No, the massage wasn't long, but the spa experience was too long. Like we were there all day today, from pool to sauna to sweat room to steam room to another pool to some guy who randomly talking about everything.
Oh my god, we had that this guy that was like so nosy.
Yeah.
He was literally asking everyone what they do for a living.
There was a guy sitting in the sauna, like in a quiet sauna. He was just like asking everything. Yeah. Anyways, it was great. Thank you, Shannon, so much for the experience. It was so awesome. And I'm more excited for my present that's coming next week. You guys will have to see what it is. Say bye to the family. Oh, she's Sarky family. Say it again. Say bye, Sarky family. Close it up. What? That's for you. Get out of your Yeah. Anyways, guys, we love you guys. Thank you so much for all the love and support, and thank you for all the. Layla almost took out your face. This is like the uncut stuff, man, right here. Layla almost took out Shannon's brand new face. Shannon almost had a heart attack. Like I sensed it. I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog. Hope you guys loved it. Just a little quick update. Hassan is turning 5 months due on the 18th of November. He's gonna be 5 months. What? Wait, did you fart? Oh my gosh. The fart family is out. The fart family is out. We're gonna call each other the fart. Wait, we gotta talk about one more thing. I'm thinking about changing the name of this channel. If I'm gonna be doing a lot more property videos, I think I might have to change the name of the channel. What do you guys think? Because it's not fitting for me to do property stuff unless I just move all the property stuff to the main channel and then keep this for the family. I'm kind of thinking about that too. So there might be a channel.
Oh, good morning.
Name change maybe. I might change the channel. No, I'm actually serious. I don't know. What do you guys think I should name this channel in relation to the property? Let me know in the comments below. Spam the comments right now. Maybe I'll pick one of your names. We love you guys. Thank you for the love and good wishes that I'm already getting on Instagram. And I'll see you guys on the next one.
Well, as you can see, I'm on a ferry, Whidbey Island, upstate Washington, about to take a look at a submission tape for a family who claim they need my help. So why don't we take a look at this?
Hi, we're the Young family. I'm Jenny,
I'm Ricky.
and we have 3 boys.
We have Nico, who's 6.
And Lakai, who's called Kai Guy, who's 4.
Oh, Cruz, 21 months.
I gotta go.
I work for a security firm.
Bye-bye.
Because the economy's kind of tough right now, we've been having to move around a lot, and that means relocating my family quite often. We're really only in like one city for about 3 months at a time.
And we don't really know where we're gonna go next.
Wow, look at that. I mean, they barely got settled here, and then they're on the move again. Might as well let them back.
I think I want to get a box and start putting some toys in there.
No.
We dread the idea of having to bring out the boxes. As soon as we start bringing out the boxes, that's when like mayhem will really start to set in.
All day long, boys are wrestling, hitting, kicking, running, everything.
Hey.
Nico!
I think Jenny's sometimes just like, go for it. Go outside, go in the forest, take your machetes.
Machetes. Why would these kids be playing with a machete? Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Hey, I got a new project. Let's get all the toys in the yard and clean them up.
I think Jenny feels really guilty because we've been moving so much. That like she kind of lets the boys get away with a little bit.
Careful with baby, careful with baby. Excuse me?
Kids are not listening though. They do need some boundaries.
This is really hard.
I think bedtime is a nightmare. I hate bedtime. You see the dark circles in my eyes? Those are courtesy of Crew. Because the kid is 4 months and he's still sleeping in their bed.
You know, every time we move, Kubi is in a new room or a new crib, and so his consistency has been sleeping with us.
I get no sleep. That's my biggest thing with Cruz. I get no sleep with him.
Oh, this is ridiculous. How is this family meant to function on no sleep?
We moved 4 times in the last year, and another move is coming.
Super Danny, we really need your help.
Oh, looks like we're here. Better go and help.
No.
Hello. How are you?
Yes. And
This is my husband, Ricky. Nice to meet
a
you.
nightmare.
This is our baby Crew.
Hi, Crew.
Ruby.
Hello.
And this is Nico.
Hi, Nick. How are you doing? Pleased to meet you, Jojo. And who's this?
Hi, guys.
Nice to meet you. I know, obviously, from watching your submission, you've kind of been moving houses back and forth, but you started off here.
This is our home,
Right.
but then when Ricky has jobs, we go for 3 to 6 months, depending on how long it is, to somewhere else.
Right,
So we were in Orlando for a little bit, and then it was in Mexico.
So you've been moving. And then I see that there's a lock on the door, which is normally when somebody's coming to view the house.
Yeah, we just got an offer on this house, and so they want to close in 2 weeks.
So you're going to be moving again in 2 weeks?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, so you're the moving traveling family?
yeah, we are. It is so hard. Every time we have to move away because I'm constantly asking my kids to make this transition. I do feel that guilt. I think it's mostly been hard on Nico because work kindergarten.
So he's meeting friends and trying to settle in and then schedule all that stuff is done again. Very quickly I realised that emotionally
oh, good
she's really
morning.
torn. She knows that it's ideal to have her family settled in one place, but she supports her husband for her family's sake in making sure that they can move around and support Ricky's work. So what's going on up there? What's happening up here?
This is the playroom. They're hanging out up here.
So I go up to the playroom, which is wonderful, big, large playroom, and Nico is not present, but he's outside. Is that a machete he's playing with?
Yeah.
Oh, what's he doing with one of them?
I was like, oh great, here we go. So I knew I was in for a barbecue right now.
I think you're bloody crazy. I was like, what the hell is going on here? I think you're crazy that you're standing there like that.
I do want to be your friend,
It's pretty
But
dark.
it would have been nice last night, you know, since he joined in here. It'd be nice if somebody had my back last night.
What is it? It's a tool.
It is a tool.
Whether the machetes, guns or not, it's dangerous. You don't play with a tool. Full stop. That to me is really dangerous. Can I ask you to take that off here, please?
Yeah.
I'm
Because
serving on my first day.
asshole
I
decided to
don't
make a new
normally
account.
intervene with situations, but watching these boys running around with a machete is absolutely
I do.
insane.
Well, I can't play Roblox now because I gotta get ready for work.
We're gonna put the machetes in five.
I just want you to go.
Nico didn't like the fact that his dad wanted him to not play with the machetes anymore.
No, that's not funny.
It took some convincing
I'll be back when we get some
to give
coffee.
them up. But then instead of standing by his decision, Dad felt that he had to negotiate with Nico.
How about when you can do the firewood, you can get it out and you can chop the firewood?
Why?
Because that's an appropriate thing to use it for. You have other toys that you can play with. He had a breakdown and ran off into his little forest, safe place. That's kind of how he handles.
Sorry about that, guys. Hate it without sugar. Just like no sugar. So this is my morning routine of getting ready for work, guys.
Nosotros conseguimos de hacer.
A veces un hombre tiene que sobrecompensar por su falta de sudor. Old Spice. Without no punishments, but the average woman's so sensitive. Yes, I'm just pleased.
Hey, I just want to talk here.
Mum actually went over and went and joined Nico and started to pacify him by hugging him and stroking his hair. I kind of saw there and then that actually when Dad makes a decision, Mum sabotages it.
Just for a little while.
Just give it space.
He's fine.
She stays over there to make herself feel comforted that she's doing something.
Let's go.
She feels really bad that she's not going to cry.
He's been able to play this for so long, and then for it to be just, taken away. A lot of changes with that kid. A lot of changes.
Is that hard for you having to give him all these changes and rules?
Oh,
Constantly.
it just
Like, Mummy's now got to tell him and I'm
yes. Oh my gosh, yes. And I feel like, it's the last thing I want for my kids to be suffering, for choices that, Ricky and I are trying to make, to better our family. And so I feel like looking for the constant change and no consistency.
I held my tongue as I listened to Mum pull with all these excuses, feeling guilty about moving house time and time again, and allowing certain behaviour to happen because of it. That's ridiculous to me.
How do they go to work?
To go off to work, so in the afternoon he went, and that gave me a wonderful opportunity to actually watch Mum with the boys and see how they interact.
Have a great day. Watching Ricky drive away and knowing that I was going to be alone with Joe, I was like, thanks a lot.
I knew that his parents had a problem getting their youngest one, Crew, off to sleep in his own room. Mum and Dad relocated a few months, which makes it
Yeah, we
really
could play
challenging
Roblox later.
for Crew to feel settled when it comes to bedtime.
This is supposed to be Crew's room.
When I walked into his room, I realised there's no way he could sleep in here because it was empty. There was nothing in his room that would make you feel like it was his room. There was no toys in there, and there was no bed in his crib.
In Albuquerque, he was sleeping in our closet in a porta crib. And then in Orlando, it was in a closet. Depending on where we're living, his sleeping arrangement would have to change. So instead of changing it every time, I just found it to be consistent for him just to sleep with us. Sometimes Ricky will want to just he should go sleep in his crib. But then he'll always end up with us.
Mum and Dad are using moving around a lot as an excuse for not dealing with behaviour that needs to be addressed. Crazy, really. I mean, Dad's tired, Mum's tired. He needs to be able to learn to sleep on his own bed.
Hey, listen, if you guys can play quietly while I put Kirby to sleep.
With the older ones playing upstairs, Mum took Crew downstairs so that he could take a nap in her bedroom. The pair of them were underneath a blankie. Crew was facing his mum whilst she was singing this lullaby.
I am in that little place with my sweet little baby and having that mommy baby time.
This ritual, I think, seems to be more for the benefit of Mum than for Crew. I think it's because she feels guilty that they move around so much. Then Nico and Kai started to run wild in the living room next door to where Crew was meant to be sleeping. If Mum tells his kids to go up to the playroom and play in there while she gets the little one to sleep, they should understand that this is the time of day where they have to keep the volume down, the little one has to sleep. There's no consideration for the rest of the family members. And so, that's something that Mum's going to have to teach these boys.
Hey, Nico, I was trying to put Kirby to sleep and you guys are running around and really making noise. It wasn't very helpful for me.
I knew that Mum wasn't going to calm down this unruly behaviour from the older boys with this gentle, soothing voice, and they carried on.
Hey, no. My kids were misbehaving, but I felt powerless not to be able to say, hey, knock it off and be heard.
As soon as Mum came home, I just knew I'd seen enough from this family. looking forward to the family meeting. So tomorrow, I'd love to sit down with the pair of you and, let's just iron out some of these issues.
It's gonna be probably tough. She's probably gonna lay into us a little bit.
Good night.
I'm expecting to get hammered. I'm nervous for what she has to say because I know that this is the time where she's gonna just pick me apart as mom.
So let's start with boundaries. Not being able to say no to the kids leaves them in a place of feeling like everything is yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't help with their emotional maturity. One of those examples was when you told Nico that he wasn't allowed to play with the machete, and he didn't like it. He was told no, and so he had a little bit of a mood and cried a little bit.
I just feel like I've put them through so much the last year that why not make one little thing a little bit easier for them to deal with?
When you allow behaviour that you know is not safe, that only leads to worse behaviour. Allowing Nico to play with the machete set precedent over the importance of setting boundaries and having rules and following through with discipline. So you're going to start to recognise what's important in the bigger picture of everything and what isn't. Let's talk about your travelling. You're making big moves. Every 3-4 months, you're going from one state to the next. So creating stability for your family is incredibly important. Everything you're teaching your children will need to be established and put in place in whatever house you end up in that you call a home.
Makes sense.
So let's talk about Crew's bedtime. Are we both in agreement that we don't want the little one in the bed anymore?
Look at these bags. Yes, please.
However, nothing's being done to stop that from happening. Why?
Usually somebody can't handle him crying so much, and so
He just points me.
yeah, a little bit. And so then it's like, he ends up back in my bed.
What is it that you think's going on when he cries?
He's scared. He doesn't know where he is. Things are crazy. We move into a new apartment. Boxes are everywhere. I just don't want him to feel anxiety or,
She's 21, so I think she looks into it too much. Like, I think she's
I don't think so.
overanalyzing that.
I don't think so. I know he knows when, feels the stress of me even. Like when I'm stressed out,
Yeah, exactly. He probably feels your stress.
The Crew sleeping in bed with you two brings not just comfort to Crew, but also brings comfort for you. I think he emotionally fills this hole that makes you feel so scared and nervous in the place that you're at right now.
I've never thought about it, but yeah.
So what we're going to do is teach Crew how to very happily go to bed. He's waiting for you guys to teach him.
That'd be great.
The next thing is us not talking anymore and putting it into action and doing what's necessary.
Yeah.
So we're all on board. After establishing that these kids don't have rules, I brought in the plates. On them we'll write the rules and then pin them here.
We've never put the rules out in any sort of, written thing that everybody could agree upon. I'm really excited to set those into place.
They have the tendency of hitting each other a lot, or hitting Jenny. So like that's your rule.
I'm
Cool.
You think it's effective? Like we have no.
The reason why I've had you write no is because your kids have never heard no.
That's true.
for us to practice saying it.
As for the machetes, I've already made sure that Mum and Dad have got them away forever.
So 15 minutes,
Alright.
meal time.
I'm bored.
Mum and Dad finished writing the rules, hung the plates up, and then they brought the boys in for an explanation.
These are all rules that we're all going to promise that we're going to follow. Mommy, Daddy, Nico, Kai, and Crew. See the other one? It says, do as you're told. Look at the red one. This one's really easy because I know you guys are great at this one. No hitting.
No biting, no punching in the privates, no hitting in the face.
If we don't follow these rules, what should happen? We're going to have discipline. We're going to have consequences.
Well, I think they were a little bit excited. Maybe Nico was a little hesitant because as a kid, I guess that's your job to rebel against the rules. But hopefully it'll be a good experience for all of us.
1, 2, 3, yeah!
One,
Good job.
With the rules now done, Mum and Dad would need to learn how to enforce them. So I brought in the timeout mat and gave them the steps.
And you're going to say to them in a very firm voice, you've broke one of the rules. It says no hitting.
I really wanted to focus on stern warnings with Mum and Dad and the correct tone of voice. And it wasn't long before we started practice.
After that again, you're gonna go into him out. Do you understand? Don't take his dog. Okay?
Give me a warning. Give me a proper warning, Mum. Let me see it. You've got perfect opportunity, authoritative voice, and firm in what you want. All right, let's try it.
Here's your warning. I don't want you to take Bella anymore. Do you understand? Thank you.
Nice. Mum did show that she can give a proper warning because she used a low
Hello.
tone voice.
Good
Let's
morning.
hope she keeps up with it later. One of the big issues in this family is that Cruz sleeps in his mum and dad's bed and it leaves these parents sleep deprived.
We're going to take the first step forward in making his room very familiar.
I need mum and dad to stop using moving around as an excuse so that they can put the basics into Cruz's bedroom that would allow him to feel cozy in his own room.
Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go and take up some things that he likes to play with and put them into that room. And just spend
Getting ready to go to work.
in that room with him, playing with some of the toys.
So up we went to Cruz's bedroom and invited his toys to be in that room so he'd become a little bit accustomed to that space before he was going to sleep in it.
Crew totally reacted to Joe's idea, putting all this stuff in there. He looked around, saw his own toys, and saw the familiar things and started playing with them. Had no quarrels about jumping in his own bed and hopping in there. And even though he was hopping around and playing in the place where he should be sleeping, it was still like he was comfortable with it.
Crew, you're jumping on your bed. Well, you go to sleep now. You're going to be going to sleep in your bed.
Even when the youngs moved to a new home, putting familiar toys into Cruz's bedroom is going to help him sleep in there and out of their bed. But the real question is, how will Mum do? I tend to find out.
Tonight we're going to do the sleep technique with little Crew.
Before Cruz's bedtime, Mum was becoming rather nervous. I knew that emotionally this was going to be incredibly difficult for her. For Mum, this represents not just about Cruz sleeping in his bed. This represents emotionally something much bigger because Jenny feels quite guilty. So I knew that not only would I be settling Cruz, but I'd also be settling Jenny as well. I explained to Mum that she would be the first to do the sleep separation technique.
This is what we're going to do. We need to teach him that when he comes out of his bed, he has to go straight back into it. Okay? You're going to sit like so. The crib is here. You're going to be the corner of the crib facing towards the door.
The sleep separation technique is we put Kirby in his crib, and then you have to sit on the ground and listen to him cry in his room so that he sees you and you are actively ignoring him.
As soon as he comes out, he's straight back in. No shh, no nothing. Just straight back in.
La magia de la autoestima estás tú. Maximiza lo que te hace ser tú.
The white exchange, people thoughts, holiday cheer, and psychological warfare. The moral: the true play is bringing us strikers to go around. Give something beautiful, Sephora.
Papers 360 es el teléfono número 1 para un oficio perfecto.
The Murdochs have a history of covering things up.
Be careful. He's a very powerful people.
If your bank still charges monthly fees, it's time to switch. Your bank should help you save. That's a no-brainer. Open up a SoFi bank account with an eligible direct deposit and you can get tons of benefits, like these. You can earn $50 or $300 with eligible direct deposits into your checking and savings account. Who's going to say no to that? On top of that, I'm also getting SoFi's competitive APY. And I saved the best for last. No account fees. Yes, that means no overdraft fees, no minimum balance fees, and no monthly account fees. On top of that, I'm getting my paychecks up to 2 days early. Check, check, and check. Get $50 or $300 when you set up direct deposits at SoFi.com/banking.
Okay?
When she asked me to go sit on the ground and have him see me ignoring him, I thought he's gonna have his heart broken. I'm gonna crush him. I was like, this is not gonna work, okay? I don't care how much experience you had. This is my kid, and it's not working for me. Everything inside me just hurts when I hear him cry. It was pretty awful. It was so hard, and I just wanted to turn around and scoop him up.
She never had to experience something like this. She never had to have this emotional disconnect with one of her children like this. And so I was a little worried that she was going to crack.
He knows how far he's got to go to get you guys to cave in, and he will go there. He will go there tonight. I was teaching Mum the sleep separation technique where she's adjacent to the crib, and Crew will know that somebody is there and it's secure for him to sleep in his own bed. But Crew's not having none of it.
He's in the crib saying, Mommy, I'm crying, Mommy, I'm dying. And I was falling, and I'm like trembling because my body just wants to go to him. But after a while, Joe was sitting right outside the door. She kept going, you're doing great. I thought, okay, you know what? Joe promised me that the first night was going to be the hardest. And if I could get through the first night, then it would be easier from there.
It's always hard as a parent to hear people cry. For me, sitting down the hall and knowing that my wife's in there, knowing how much she loves her kids, that was honestly the hardest part for me.
And she had done it. She held out. We did see Crew go off to sleep, and Mum came out with victory smile on her face.
She did a great job. She followed the steps that Joe told her to do, so I was really, really proud of her.
Even though after Kirby had fallen asleep, I was still an emotional wreck. I was shaking so hard.
I thought it was murder.
Yeah.
She just broke a massive cycle that was creating a bad habit. But I very much doubted that Mum was done for the whole night. What happened is that he'll wake up in the middle of the night, and he'll either wake up and cry, or he'll wake up and he'll get out of his crib. And what you need to do is to go back in, resume the same position, have him cry, and if he gets out, go back to sleep again.
Jenny won the battle, but the war's just begun. In an hour or two, he's going to get right back out, and Jenny's going to have to go through the whole same process again.
In the middle of the night when I had to get up with him, that was awful. It's like I'm already tired, and here's my baby crying, and I remember sitting on the floor just feeling like crushed almost. And Joe went and sat by the door. I don't know if she saw that I was, just really having a hard time. But she came in and whispered in my ear and told me, hold strong.
And sure enough, he went back to sleep. I think they've proven to themselves that they are capable of doing it. They've just got to be consistent to get those results. Mum and Dad certainly had a rough night, but they stuck with the technique and things will get better for them. Moving on to another issue, because of Dad's work, the family have to move around all the time. And I really want this to be positive and not negative. So I want to get the boys involved in the moving process. So this house will be for the kids. It will count down days that you have towards moving to your new home.
In this last year alone, we've lived in 5 places. I try to look at it as an adventure, but sometimes it's hard.
You'll see that there are 14 windows here.
It's hard moving all the time.
Every day, the kids will take turns in opening up a different window. When you get down to the last 7, it will have instructions of the things that you and the kids will do before you actually pack up, drive, and go to your new home. For example, Thursday before, draw pictures to send to your friends.
This gave us something so we could focus on fun things that you get to do, bringing friends into the pictures, being more creative, writing letters. What a good idea.
And a little surprise for these boys to create some consistency for when they move to their new home. There are 3 bags, Makai, Crew, and this one says Nico. Now, the importance is to provide these kids with the same things in every place they go, so that the room that they end up in is the room that becomes familiar. I have their name. We have a picture of the family.
She had pictures of their grandparents and a blanket for each of the boys.
In a moment. No, not yet.
And she had a little bag where they could collect their little cars or, treasures.
So as soon as you get to a new home, you go, right, let's get your room, let's colour our name, let's put it up, let's put the blanket. It's laying down a ritual straight away wherever they are. So, Kai, yes, you may have yours, and you can take a look in your bag.
The boys ate it up. Like, that was their favorite thing like they had ever gotten. It was like Christmas for them.
Immediately, they started playing moving, where they rolled out their blankets and they set up their frames and put their little things out.
Now I definitely feel that we have the tools and the techniques to make this move an easy transition for my family.
I'm gone for several days. You're doing Ricky bedtime tomorrow. Tonight you're doing it, Mum, with Crew. Remember the rules.
I'm really nervous. I'm going to have to really, amp it up.
There's been a lot to put in place, and effectively they have tools that they can now apply. Soon, okay, I've got for several days. Bye, Kai, see you soon. However, they've got to do it without safety now. After being away for several days, I want to make sure that the whole family are feeling more comfortable now with the process of moving.
I was a little nervous, and honestly, I knew there was stuff that I failed at, so I knew that she was obviously going to point those out.
Hiya.
Hi.
Okay, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at our first clip. Countdown to moving.
I got that text saying that it's still wrong for sure.
If we move on the 15th announcement, and today is number 9, get favorite games ready.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do tomorrow.
Good job. Way to use your muscles, guys.
That's lovely. You're using the house. You're recognising that as much as there's a list of things that you need to get done, there are things that the kids can do, which helps them on this emotional journey of moving. All those fears of you emotionally feeling like, what are the kids thinking? I feel so guilty. This allows them to be a part of that. That was a wonderful piece of footage there, thank you. So let's move on to Crew's bedtime. You were very consistent with the sleep separation technique, and that's why you got the results. Because you have remained in the same place, and he has the security of knowing that's where you are. Ricky, you haven't remained consistent. What you've done is become impatient with it, and it's left him not knowing. You first put him in to his bed and went shh and came out. Then you decided that you would stay in the room, like what Jenny was doing, but instead of staying there and showing him that you were going to be in the same place, you started to move further and further away from the bed. So you're not allowing him to feel secure, and so that's why you're getting him getting up. How many times does he get up now?
Last night you cut out a lot.
Why do you think he did that? Alright, so it's one rule, one technique, both doing it. Okay, so let's move on to warnings.
Hey, you guys name calling?
What's the rule? No name calling. So that's your warning. If that happens again, you're in time out.
Alright, you've got to get out of your head that using an authoritative tone of voice is being mean. It's allowing your children to have that distinction between your conversational voice and your voice that means something serious, guys. That's enough. Stop it. Pack it in. If that continues, you'll go back to square one tomorrow with regards to the kids not listening.
This is your warning. I need you to do what you're told. I need you to clean those 25 points.
I feel that when you're trying to talk to the kids, you don't always feel like they are listening.
Is grabbing hold of their attention because they're looking all over the place. And I do feel that Dad would feel a lot better about himself if he could learn to discipline in a very effective way.
So what I'm going to do is to teach you how to get your kids' attention when you are giving out the first step of discipline or warning. So, okay, get busy with the rest of the stuff, right?
After watching the DVD, I can see Dad would need more coaching when it comes to giving effective warnings, so that he could learn how to teach these boys to listen to him without having to hold him. Calm down.
And as you're getting high, what would you be doing? What would you have to be? What would you have to be? Exactly. Do the face. And then tell me that you have to protect the kids.
You need to go sit at the table. You need to go sit at the table. Not that good.
Right. All you need to do when you're speaking to him is when he starts to move, lower that tone of voice and ask him to do what you want him to do. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Turn around, turn your face around and look at me when I'm talking to you.
She definitely put in perspective, like, hey, the ability to learn control over your voice and the words that you're saying to your kid is important to be able to help them understand.
All right, if you're trying to tell me something and I'm looking around, what are you going to say?
Turn around and talking to you, right?
Exactly. Make sense?
Yeah.
That was on track, but I do want to do a couple of things to help this family through their transition because they are going to be moving again in 2 weeks.
Moving house can be incredibly stressful, but I wanted to show Mum and Dad with a little bit of creativity that could make packing a real fun game for the boys.
This is a fire drill that we're going to do. Nico, I want you to be a part of this in a big way. So I've given you the fire shield hat. That's the man who's in charge of the other firefighters.
I'm the fire chief.
So you have the red one, okay, and Kai and crew have the yellow ones. You will have 4 minutes to collect your favourite things that you need to take to your next home and bring downstairs back into this box.
She had a stopwatch, and the blue light whistle, the boys are running around crazy.
Fire chief, you forgot the firefighter. He's downstairs. Hurry! Put it in the box.
It was definitely fun, and I think it's exciting for the boys to get to open up and have something to do, and just really takes the focus off of all the negative things.
10 seconds left.
I feel really empowered. Like, okay, we're going on this adventure. We're together as a family. Let's do this.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Before I leave, I have one thing that I want to give to these boys to help them feel connected to their friends and family because they're moving to a new home in 2 weeks. These cards here, they're very special because there's a football one, and a bear, and there's hearts. They're all different pictures that you can colour in. But the wonderful thing is that at the back, they're stamps and they become postcards, okay? So you can colour them in, send them to grandma and grandpa.
It's something really hands-on that he'll be able to, be proud of and take ownership and be involved in. He'll use them up real fast. Joe coming in here was amazing. We have a plan, we're gonna execute it, and I feel really empowered.
Bye, Jojo. Bye, Ruby.
With another coming up, like literally right around the corner, I feel like we're pretty well empowered. Like we'll be able to implement all those things that Joe taught us.
All right, thank you. Bye.
It has been a great time working with this family, and I'm really pleased to know now that they have consistency to help them with their frequent moving. It's a bright future for the young family.
All right, I have to go in a few minutes, guys. So anything you want to ask me right now would be a good time.
Oh no, guys, they're like the chick. What the just oh my god.
Welcome back to the video. I survived. I survived a night in the haunted cabin, surrounded by, I have no idea how many wolves that was crying out loud at night. But I survived. God. But guys, I'm starting to get up, make my breakfast, and I gotta start to make my trip back all the way home. Like a 6-hour drive. But gotta start with breakfast, right? Let's go. Churel C Rex. Let's just use this plug right here. Having a nice espresso in the wilderness. You can't beat that. But anyways, I have two of these things here. This one here is extremely strong. And I'm going to open this one. It's like a blonde roast. I'm thinking I'm going to try this one today. Get my cup ready. The water's ready. Water ready. Yeah, baby. Did you like that? Didn't you get all this style?
Anybody up in that bathroom?
So, Ooh, smells good. Oh, baby. Throw this one down. Let's see this. Enjoying this first espresso roll. Long espresso rolls. Not bad, not bad. You probably all gonna kill me by saying you have sugar in this. I'm more prepared. Tastes good, but I'm sugar. Now in the packs, you know, the really strong one, I have a little surprise in here. Yeah, I don't. So, that's a good teaspoon. Yes, I do have my spoon to stir. Got nothing but time, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Enjoy an espresso here. Or I've got my water, my little stove here, and I'm gonna have a little bit of these out right here. Strawberry vanilla with milk. Sounds interesting for breakfast. Just need boiling water. That's it. smells good. Mix it in. It tastes like marshmallows. That's interesting.
I gotta.
Gotta make sure to get everything sweet. It's very sweet. Like the draw in here. If we fold it in half and do that, maybe it soaks in water. I'm not sure. But we should wait. Alright. Mix it in a little more. I don't even know, like, since I can use with cold water, and I've done a different plan of this in cold, and it's actually really good, but I'm not remember this, and I want to have breakfast. So I just give it a little, pretty much it. I don't think I would do it with water, to be honest. It smells good though. And then I'm trying to open this thing. It smells like cake mix. It really does. It is kind of weird. I think it's supposed to be a little clunky, to be honest. You know, I just stir it a little bit. Just put it in. Button up.
Hi.